Well, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's get on to it. So today we've got quite a bit of work to do. We're going to be expanding our steel production, bring limestone and converting it into concrete, and then adding it into the steel production. And that will allow us to start the encased beam production as well as do the unlocks for hub tier 4. So let's come and take a look here. I did get some Caterium ore, already made some quick wire. Luckily the mining node is not too far away. So what we can also unlock is going to be the Caterium in electronics, and that will allow us to get the power poles later on. So definitely not too bad. I did get some sulfur as well to get that one unlocked. So let's do the zipline, and I also managed to get, where is it now? It's going to be in my inventory, the rework gun. Just so that we have a much better way of defending ourselves, and this is going to be making traveling around a lot easier. And what am I doing? Go back here. We definitely need to come and get this one started up. Advanced steel production, that's going to be the one we need for our encased industrial beams. Up next is going to be our expanded power infrastructure. And then we're going to be doing hypertube. So I haven't touched this in the previous season, so we will be building it in this one. Alright buddy, see you a bit later. And then I also got the space elevator built up, so that is not too bad. I'll be doing that in my off time. So this entire area has been cleared out. We'll be doing a full rebuild over here. So let's just try and see if we can get this guy to run outside. Come on, you cheeky bugger. Why you gotta do this? Come on. And now it starts running when I want to shoot him. Come on. You need to get out of here. Got two gaps over there. Where do you want to go? Right. Thank goodness he is out of there. So let's come and take a look here at the back of what we're going to do, because there's a couple of holes in the wall. I've got the little train or truck station down here for the coal. It's already filled up a bit. Except for the truck station. Yeah, I definitely need these miners Mark II. And that is going to be done with encased beam. So I do have another little truck station. Now this one is already filled up all the way. It's just coming around here from the middle of the path going towards our coal for the same production facility here. And that is going to be 2 miners at 120. That's 240 a minute. We'll be changing them to Mark II and getting up to 270 per stacked assembler over here. And not too bad, because each of these belts are Mark III, so they're loading at 270, and we're going to be needing every drop of it. So let's just come and get a tower down here real quick. Something that I want to take a look at, because expanding the steel production is going to be quite a bit of a tricky one. I did go and get some blueprints made up. We'll get the assembler one done on camera there for the encased industrial beams. So I do want to leave myself enough gap here at the back in order to get this one done. Just need to make sure how close it is over here. Needs to go back by one. Alright, so there we go. Now the entry point for all of the ores and the coal is going to be around here on the back side. Let's just get it placed down. That's going to be 270 a minute. And then in order to get the other 270, I'm going to have to remove this. Right, there we go. Just get the steel production. Then I think it needs to be this way, right? Now that's going to be the output. It needs to be fed in from this way. Alright, good. So that means we've got our foundries placed down. So the first one is not going to be connected up yet with the belts. This one over here. But this stack assembly is going to be connected up, because that's going to be taking up the 240 that we're using at the moment. Just to get as much of the production done as we can. Right, so what I need to do over here now is going to be getting this belt placed over this way. Just get it locked in place and make sure that the bend is going to be straight. Sorry about that. I definitely need to make sure that it is going to be looking neat. I don't want to come and redo this at all. Just want to get it placed down the first time and have it right. Right, so let's come and take a look here. This one needs to go one over this side, and that should be good. Get it down, and then that should connect up that side. Alright, so that's going to be all of the coal that we have loading out that way. And then just need to bring down this side with the lift. So I think I'll be placing it over here. Then let's bring it out this way. Not a conveyor. I need a lift Mark 3. And then we can use the conveyor belt on the wall. Is to still keep it nice and tidy. So the tricky thing is going to be this side now. Just need to get you connected straight as well. No, that's just going to be down. See if we can move you left. Can't really see if it's straight or not. Seems to be. So let's just get it placed down over there. I think it should be the correct height. And that should be all of the iron that we need. So this is going to be connected up to power. Well, let's see which side am I going to do this. Shame I can't add a power pole over there. But just for now, I'm going to do it from this side. Just get it connected. Oh my goodness, that one is absolutely full. That one as well. Let's just do this for now. I'll get that side connected somewhere and then just come and break this one down. I just need to get the ingots flowing so long. So the other one is going to be brought down and then split up somewhere over this side. We might even add the lift over here and then just feed it in. And do the same thing over here. Bring the belt this side and then it will still allow us to access this door to come outside. I think that might be a good idea to do. So with all of the foundries down, 6 of them are going to be running, that is fine. These ones are not. So 4 of these foundries are going to be used in order to do the steel beam production. Also went ahead and got a stack production of that already set up with a blueprint, and 2 of these are going to go for the pipe one. Take a look at just how that's going to be working out. I think the top 3 machines are also going to be turned off on this side. Now I need to grab my extra a little bit over there. Alright, good. Now we should be able to get the beam and the steel pipe production placed right over here. Just make sure it's not clipping through the wall. Now this can move a lot closer. There we go. And then I'm just trying to save a little bit of space here. So we still need to add in mergers. So I do need to keep that in mind. Let's bring it back just tiny bit over here. I think that should be fine. We just need to merge these 2 up and then feed it in here and leave enough space for this belt to wrap around this side and feed into the steel pipe. It's going to be over this way. Just get you turned around. That should be fine then. Then let's come and grab a look if we can get the merger in place. So I'm thinking of getting the merger somewhere over this side, I think. Then it's not going to be clipping through the lift over here. And then we can go. I'm going to place down a Mark. No, I don't think we need a Mark 3. But I am going to do it for the steel beam production just because of how much it's going to be taking up to get it done. Okay, so you are in line over this way. Just bring it back by 2. Get it fed through that side. Then you need to merge up this way. Come on. Where's my belt now? There we go. Alright. Now we need to connect you to power. That's going to be over this way. Then just temporary. You can do it over there. Bring it around this side and then just swing it over this way. Right, there we go. Just before I forget about that other power line, just get that one connected over there and then just get this one broken down. Right, there we go. You'd have a little gap over here as well as on this side. Alright, looking good. We can run through the machines as well. So then for steel beam production, let's see if that is going to be storing up. Just a second here. because this is something that I will really be needing. I don't think it needs to be placed that far ahead. Let's just get it, I don't know, let's say around here. Thing is, I need to make sure that I can allow one of the belts to be turning in this way. It might need to come just a bit forward. Otherwise the steel beam, or not the steel beam, the steel pipe production is going to have a weird kink in the belt. I think that should be fine. And then let's just get this directly in line over here. I think it needs to go one more towards the right. There we go. So that should be fine. This belt was in the way. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I was trying to say there. Okay, there we go. Good. So that is going to be steel beams, right? Yes, it is. Absolutely good, because I don't have a lot left. So we will be needing this production. So why are the machines not having any power? That is interesting. It is connected up to the grid over there. Oh, wait a minute. This one needs to be connected up over this way. Right, there we go. Now everything should be turning on. Yeah, there we go. Constructors are turning on. Just get the power lines disconnected for the top row, because I need to have the production running smooth. As well as right over here for the steel pipe production. Alright, there we go. So since that is done, the last two machines over here merging into this one line. Just going to be wrapping around, let's see, as close as possible to over the left side. I think that's straight. Just need to make sure. Double check and then just place once. See. So this has to go into there, so two back and then just straight. All nice and good. So that should be the lower three machines starting up with our steel pipe production. Looking nice and good. Let's get another industrial container down. So this is hopefully the site where this is going to be working out now. Right, let's see if that's going to be straight. And yes, it is. Alright, awesome. Yeah, that is going to be much better for the steel production. And as soon as we can get the rest of the ingots increased, then we can get a lot more done. And this is going to be so much better. So this one is going to be our steel pipes. Just need to drop everything that I have in there. Maybe just keep 200. And then we definitely need to wait a bit for this. So hopefully that's going to run at... How many is going to be? I think it's 15. Yeah, that's going to be at 15 a minute. So not too bad, 45 then. Alright, now I'll just wait a tiny bit in order for that to run. Then let's take a look here. Can I get my blueprint designer down in here? Is there just not going to be enough space? No, definitely not. Right, let me get a couple of foundations down. And then we'll just come and grab a look here at what we can do for the assemblers. So now then, with the lower assemblers in place, let's come and grab a look. So the steel beam connection, the support just has to be down here. The steel beam goes up to about the height of the machine, then you just drag it over towards the side. Because if we select the assembler, if you get it turned around the way that you want to, you can just lock it in place with H. And then just move it forward, and then you should be able to get everything placed down. Except for that I don't have the cable. That is quite interesting. I didn't notice that that is running out. So we do have more than enough. I'm not going to be worried too much about it. Just come and grab a bit here. I might have to take a look at getting some of the other resources pulled up as well again. So let's just press H to lock it in place. Just move it forward to the same distance that these machines are going to be placed. And by pressing Control, you can lock it in place. Press H again. And just get the top machine down. So that is going to be the easiest way. And I do hope that I left myself enough space over here at the front. So that might be a tiny bit of a problem. So I'm going to be merging it up towards the left hand side. So I think that's going to be closer to a wall. So this one needs to be merging in towards there. I'm just going to go with a Mark 1 belt because we'll never be producing more than 60 coming out from any one of these machines over here, as well as the top side. So let's get a lift Mark 1 and just face it towards the side. I just need to make sure it's going to be the correct height here. Why does that not look correct at all? See if we can get you down there. So why is this not working out? It's supposed to be in line. Oh, this machine is just a bit over. Sorry, that is my bad. Should have been over here. And then it needs to come over by 1. Alright, there we go. So this is where it should have been. Just get it snapped right next to that one. Luckily I didn't do the connections at the back yet, because oh boy, that would have been a struggle. So is this going to be the correct height or not? No, that's going to be just a bit too high. So let's just get you one lower. Alright, perfect. Now that one is fitting in. So that will allow us to get the Mark 1 lift over this side as well. Just straight in there. That is going to be perfect. So we got the output over here. Now let's come and do the input side, because this is the difficult one. So let's use the left hand side for the lift. Going to be needing a splitter right over this way as well as over this side. I don't think we'll ever be needing more than a Mark 2. So I'm just going to go with that for now. Then let's just get this one straight in line with that one. Come on. So why is it not showing the line for the splitter? That's interesting. So the concrete is not going to be that high. We can just use the middle belt as a Mark 2. And the ones going in we can use as a lift Mark 1. And then just to feed it up top, we just have to go up by 1. And that, no, it needs to go up by 2. So let's go up 2 spaces and then it should go straight in. Do exactly the same over this side. Right, perfect. So this one has to go up by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one should be fine. No, it can go up to 6. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's go up then. Should be over there, and that's going to be straight in line. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that is going to be so much better. That is just a perfect way. Alright, so that is going to be all of the machines. I'm not going to connect them to power since we're not going to be using the top 2. And then it's going to be at 12 encased industrial beams a minute that we can get this done. So I'm just going to save the blueprint and then we'll get back to it. Right, so it is looking good. We got about 500 steel beams already. Production is definitely not having any trouble now. Oh, that is just so much better. Now I can go and get that unlocked for the expanded 2 belt. It's going to be nice. Right, so those machines are fine over there. I'm going to have to decide, where do I want to get this assembler now? That's going to be encased beam. So at the end of the day, it's going to be up at 24 a minute. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to get it split out. So I think what I will be doing is, let's get it as close as possible to the wall. Just need to run towards the side here. Just bring it closer towards the side as well. Get it placed down. Right, that should be perfect. So we'll get the storage container around here somewhere, since this is merging up on this side. Yeah, I think that might be the best way to do it. Especially with the way that I'm going to have to bring out the components from this side. So let's get the steel beams. Come on, don't be snapping it the wrong way. And I think you need to go over just by 1. Cheeky bugger, why are you on my roof again? Doesn't matter what I do, I just can't get rid of them. Right, so I'm gonna need to bring this one of them closer. So this is interesting. I think we can use this one. And then we'll just add a lift. Bring it up by one. And then hopefully that's going to be straight. No, it's not. Because this side is not straight. Alright, so we need to get you to the correct height. Get it locked in place and see if we can move it. I don't know why it keeps snapping so weird sometimes. But that should be fine now. So that is feeding in through there. All we need to do is bring over some limestone. Trying to think of where I'm gonna start that factory up. And how are we gonna bring it in here? Because this one is gonna be a bit higher, so I might have to bring a belt that's gonna wrap around this side. Then this is going to be where the truck stations are. Let's come and take a look outside here, because we need to take a look at where the limestone is going to be. That's going to be over this way, I think. Or somewhere around here at the back. There we go. Yeah, there it is. So we just need to bring it around with the massive belt, then we can just feed it. I think we can make the factory over this side. Let me just get it placed down. Just a couple of blocks here. Come on, buddy, move out of the way. Please move. Thank you. You buggers. I don't really think we need to bring in this much there. I'm gonna take a look. We got two assemblers that we'll be using for now. Just get my gun placed away. And there we go. We need to bring in 36 concrete a minute. Let's come and take a look at the constructor. That's going to be 36 that we need. And we're producing, so we need to get 3 machines down. Interesting. I don't think that's going to be running stable for the moment. Because we're getting 15 times the 3. That's going to leave us with a bit extra, so... yeah, I think I'm just going to do it that way. Just need to get a miner made. Right, let's get a portable miner. Can't wait to get that limestone produced properly if we can get a good miner. Oh, hello there. I didn't even see you. And now I don't have a rebar gun. That might have been a mistake. I might have to take a look at getting the proper basher for this one. But not to worry. We are going to be fine. We'll survive it. I think that was the last one, so we don't have to be too concerned now. Come on, limestone. Let's get done. Can't wait to get this production up and running. So if we take a look there, it's going to take 2 miners and then 10 encased industrial beams. So if the default rate is 120, we'll get double, and that's going to be 240 then. So it's going to be really, really good to get this done. I think let's just get you placed over here. What is this? A P or normal? That's going to be a normal. So that's 60 a minute. Yeah, we're gonna have to overclock this to get it up to, I think it's going to be 90 in order to run and be able to do all of the machines in there. So let's go with the Mark II then. What am I missing? Reinforced iron plate. Oh my goodness. And it's a long way back to the factory. So let's see, where does this lead me into? Just get a little section through here to just get there quicker. And let's come and grab a look. Yeah, definitely not too bad. The production is running nice and good. So we'll be doing that in just a moment. What was I on the way to do now? Oh, reinforced iron plates. Oh my goodness. trying to think if all my production is going to be running. And I really hope so, because this production is quite big and breaking it down is definitely not going to work. So I want to do something else while I'm here real quick. Let's just get our storage container placed here. So I think over this way should be fine. And then if we take this one, we can just bring it around here. Not going to be directly in line. We just bring it out and then back and then in again. How can it be an invalid shape? That is impossible, right? How's that invalid? Can't even bring it in on this side. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I've got no idea why this will be an invalid shape though. Because this should be fine. Yeah, now you want to snap that way when it's incorrect, you cheeky bugger. I don't know why I selected the Mark II. We can just go with the Mark I, and then you need to wrap around this side. Come on, it needs to move over by 1. So it should be directly on the line then. Should be right over there. Okay, so that is going to be straight into the side. Smaller little sections, and that is perfect. Alright. So we should be able to run into this room, collect our steel beam, steel pipes, as well as encased industrial beams over this way. As soon as we can get some concrete added in. So it's not going to be from over here. Now we do have some belts running over this side that I might have to take in account as well. Unless we bring it around the outside and then into the factory. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So let's come and take a look here at constructors. I'm just going to get them placed down just like this. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Absolutely not at all. So let's come and grab a look here. One of them is going to be needed to be underclocked, but I'm not going to do it for now. I wonder which wall is going to be the one that I might be needing to use. Seems like all of them are going to be a little bit offset, so it's not going to matter much. Just need to get you replaced, and then we should be good. I'm going to close it off a bit later. Let's get back to our splitters. You should be going in from that side, and then from over there, go with the Mark II. Just feed it in between. So now then, for the miner, it's going to be all the way over here. See if we can get this done. How far do you need to go? Is that going to be the correct height? I think so. This is a little bit of a higher terrain. So that one should go too high. That one about up to there. And I do want to leave enough gap for if I ever use another little tractor, we're not going to be having an issue. So let's see, how close can we get you to be towards the correct height? I think it needs to be one higher. And then that's going to be feeding in there. Alright, so that is going to be the belt work for bringing the limestone to the steel production. We'll just go and finish up the constructors. Just have to get this guy connected up to power. Otherwise, there's no point in having this belt here. Get it a bit closer. There we go. Should be perfect. That's going to be changed into concrete. Just select the recipes here. Concrete. What's concrete? Let's do this. Alright, there we go. And now then, we will definitely be merging it up at the front side. Because we don't have to worry too much about the belt speeds. We can always come and upgrade them a little bit later. But we will go with the Mark II for now, since I have a lot of reinforced iron plates. It's not going to matter too much. So you need to come around here. Now this is going to be the interesting part. Having to bring it around here. So that's going to be the bin. So if I add down a lift, I'm going to have to bring it up a bit higher. Means I need another wall. We will be needing one a bit later anyway, so may as well just use it now. Go with the Mark II. Let's see, how far can I bring you around? Don't want to leave too much gap without support. So I think we can bring it in this way. And then if we get our wall right in there. Right, so this has to be lifted up by one. I'll get that fixed. I don't want to spend too much time fixing smaller things like that. Oh boy, just look at that. Needs to come in one earlier. Okay, that is quite interesting. So we need to bring you up just that one. And then into there. Right, that looks neat enough. So then now we can bring you down with the lift. Not have to worry too much. Come on, are you not going to allow me to snap the wall in that direction? Alright, fine then. You need to figure out exactly what height I need to bring this one now. Seems like the lift should be fine. And I think over there should be good. No, you know what, I'm not going to use the lift. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to run down here and collect it. So let's just bring you over. You can run right next to the container, that's not a problem. So then right over this way, and then let's see if we can get this bend in here as well. Just locking in place, it needs to come back by that one now. Does look to be in line. I think it should be over there. So if we bring it up by 2, see what happens if we get the lift down. I think it should be over there somewhere. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Now we just need to upgrade everything. I don't have enough reinforced iron plates, but it shouldn't be a problem. Everything is flowing then. So that is going to be the concrete being sent around, coming up this way, feeding around there. So when we enter, we can get encased industrial beams, steel pipes and steel beams. Not too bad. I might have to change this one with a stackable variant just to make it look a bit better. So I don't like this single line one. One with the 2-leg support is much better. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that is going to be beginning encased industrial beam production as soon as we get those constructors connected to power, I guess. I think I completely forgot to do it. Come and grab a look. Yeah, I didn't even connect them to power yet. Alright, don't worry. We'll get it done. We'll get it done now. Where did I connect that one now? Right on the leg. Should be there and then right over. Come on. Snap there. Don't struggle too much with that one. So now the interesting thing is, where do we connect the power up to? I think you can go right over there. Yeah, everything seems to be running nice and smooth. So that's going to be concrete loading in. Just get this wall closed off. And that is it for our steel production increase. Now I'm just gonna have to wait a few minutes just for the encased beams to start rolling in. So we'll get a look at that in just a moment. Come and do another unlock there in the hub. And just see how the production is going to be running. But I see it's still offline here, so I'm gonna have to add a wire connection somewhere to it. Why did I connect up there now? I think that was a connection for the machine somewhere. Where's that wire connection now? I'm not gonna struggle too much with it. That one I'll turn off myself somehow. Just a bit high, but no worries at all. Just connect that up and there we go. Right, perfect. So only the lower two machines seem to be connected. Perfect. Let me just wait a bit and then we'll get towards the unlocking side. Ooh boy. I only realized now that we are definitely gonna have to increase our power. So this miners are really gonna come in handy in order to get the coal network sorted out as well. Oh boy, really need it. But lucky enough the consumption is running low, so we don't have to worry too much about it for now. Let's just quickly come and do the first hub unlock. I'm still waiting on just a tiny bit for the hypertubes.
Milestone read. Fix it develop.
But that shouldn't be too bad. I don't think it's going to take too long in order to get it done as well. No, don't break down my hub. Yeah, I only need just a few more, not even a full 20. And I don't think that's going to be too long. I'm just glad my steel production is running properly. Now I'm definitely going to have to take a look at getting some quartz as well, because we need to get the unlocks for the light. I think we're going to be needing that as well. Yeah, we definitely have enough in order to get that done. So while it's still dark, I think I'm gonna use my trusty little new zip line. That's gonna make traveling so much better. Where's my power line? I'm just gonna head over there towards the coal, and then I'll take a look at getting... You know what, let me just make sure I have enough for this. It's going to be under production. I'm going to be needing 4 of it. No, I don't have enough beams for it. Oh no, that's not good. Because the thing is, we're quite alright with the iron ore. It's just the coal that's running out ridiculously quick. So that is lasting, but only because this is running out. So I can definitely do 2. So I think I'm going to go over towards the coal production, just get that sorted. And then as soon as we should be fine there, I'm going to bring it back here, and then we'll get the last unlock there in the hub done as well. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Hey there, buddy. So then with the 2 coal miners absolutely changed to a Mark II, producing 240 each, our coal should be rolling in much better. And then I'll just save up a couple of encased beams in order to get the miners there at the steel production also increased as well. But this should give us more than enough just to get... Oh my goodness, I forgot. You don't turn when coming out of the factory section. Should be more than enough in order to get the hypertubes done as well. Then we're perfect for absolutely everything for tier 4. That is going to be it. Absolutely all of it. Hypertubes will be up next, so we'll take a look at what we can do with that. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really played around with it. So I might be taking a look at them just in a short little sections over here. Maybe like a hypertube going in here leading through to the steel production. Just something small just to test it out and take a look at it. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you there in the next one. Alpha Blazed, out.